Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. I haven't been posting on my YouTube as of late. I'm not sure if this is going to go on my channel or not, but I just felt like sitting here and having a chat with my sister. And for those who don't know me, I'm Sarah.
I'm Cassie.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, we're two Aussie girls just trying to get through this life.
Yep.
How about we introduce ourselves a little bit more?
That is
So, I'm Sarah. I'm 23 years old. Live in Australia. I am currently unemployed, but I have interests in art. No, what would you call it? I have interests in guitar, piano, singing, acting.
all the arts.
Yes, a lot of the arts. What about you?
Wait. What am I saying?
Give me a second. You need some more light on you. There we go.
Yeah, my name's... I don't take myself seriously. My name's Cassie. I'm 24. I'm also unemployed at the moment. Well, actually, technically not. I do think I'll be working at the Echo this year. Woo! I have... My interests consist of just, honestly, film and television.
Facts.
And that's... Yeah, that's a
I would
short
say movies.
Yeah,
Is it?
movies more so.
Yeah.
But there are some great television shows, like The Boys.
Yeah.
It's my favourite at the moment.
Yeah. So if you ever need any facts or statistics, if you ever need a knowledgeable person about movies, I would say Cassandra is one person you could go to.
Maybe.
I think you would know more than a lot of people your age. I don't think you know everything, but I think you know a lot.
Yeah. If
That's
I'm
my
interested,
compliment
if
of
I'm
the day.
interested, I will search for more
Yes.
information.
And we get it from our father,
Yeah.
in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
And, well, also, something else about me. I have studied in the past. I did a diploma of film and television. So it does run in the family, but Cassie has more of a special interest than I do. I enjoy more videoing my own content, that kind of stuff. And I do enjoy movies, but just not to that extent. Hence why I finished with the diploma and not the whole bachelor.
I mean, you did more than me. I'd never even studied.
Hey, and that's fine.
I finished grade 12 and I said, that's it. That's
bye.
That's enough for me.
Yeah. And, studying isn't for everyone.
No, what are they doing?
We're also at an AFL game at the moment. So if you can hear anything in the background, that's what it is. Sorry if it's annoying. Yeah, it's currently halftime. That's why we're like, well, let's do something during this halftime. Okay. So what's your current living status? No.
Living situation?
What's your current living situation?
I live at home with Sarah and our mother, and my boyfriend practically lives there at the moment as well. But not officially, but
Yeah.
yeah. He's the chef of the house.
You missed out 2 other housemates.
Oh, and Mia and Maeve, our cats. Little rats.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to be a, informative chat or anything. This is just something that maybe you guys might find comforting. If you're also people in a similar situation to us, whether you're unemployed, whether you're dealing with mental health issues, which we both have, Or you're just like an Australian girl and you just want to see how the other Aussie girls are doing it. Okay, we don't have any topics that we're going to talk about. Something that Cassie and I do have in common that I feel like I haven't really talked about on my YouTube channel. Well, I am diagnosed with ADHD and I am a neurodivergent person. Cassie is... How would you describe your situation?
Well, I've been seeing a psychologist this year, and in our last couple of sessions we kind of had a discussion around me being potentially autistic. So we've just been delving into that a bit more, doing lots of questionnaires, and I'm waiting to get like a proper assessment done by a different psychologist to get diagnosed. But it seems pretty yeah, it seems like it's like I've got autism.
And you feel like it's been a bit challenging because you're not officially diagnosed, haven't you?
Yes. Like, I feel like I've only mentioned it to, like, my closest, well, my closest friends are my only friends.
Yeah.
I don't do acquaintances.
Yeah.
And, like, literally my parents and Sarah. None of my other family know, to my knowledge, and I guess now they might know.
Yeah, if this goes out in the world. But what other challenges have you been currently facing? You were talking about it this morning.
Just working, because I somehow managed, as soon as when I was in grade 12, I got my first job, and I ended up staying there for 7 years.
Girl don't like change. But girl also grew a lot in that job, and she succeeded.
Yeah, I was very shy, and I am still shy, but in that environment I managed to become very confident and just build myself up from like literally a crew person up to I ran 2 departments, which meant that I obviously did lots of different things within the company, but then I ended up leaving the company end of last year, just because I just felt like my time had come to an end and I wanted to try something else.
How long has it been?
Now it's been 8 months? 8 months now, and it's just I intentionally took a few months off because I am lucky that during my 7 years I saved up money.
Yes.
I saved up a good chunk of money to be able to just relax.
Yeah. And you've needed this time. Like, although you have been trying to look for work, I feel like you've been able to learn so much more about yourself by having the time to go and see a psychologist, because she was putting that off for way too long.
10 years. Just took me 10 years to get there, but and I actually got very lucky that the first psychologist I saw I gelled with, and I really like her, so
she's a cool girl. Never met her, but heard great things.
I don't know, I just feel like she gets me. I just feel like we're like match.
Yeah, that's what you want.
But I don't like. I struggle with change, and I struggle with like starting new things, because there's just so many unknown things. I also struggle with anxiety as well, so it's kind of like, what's anxiety, what's autism? I don't it gets very confusing.
Yeah.
But I don't know where I was
but we're learning.
I don't know where I was going with that. But it's just been a longer process than I had initially assumed, but I am also grateful that I'm not stressed though as well, like financially.
Yeah.
I guess with your ADHD, do feel like you go through any like similar struggles to me in terms of work, or what are your...
My struggles with ADHD is definitely my commitment to things. I struggle to commit. It's been a common trait for me, especially since leaving high school, because I guess you're then on your own to make your own decisions, whereas in high school everything's just routine and kind of mostly decided for you. And yeah, so like I said, I tried doing film and television, and then I changed my mind and I tried to do animal studies, and then I changed my mind again. I very, very briefly did like a fitness. I was going to do like a Cert 3 in like fitness. I also have tried a business traineeship, which that ended
was
up...
not your fault.
That wasn't my fault that it went not to plan, because it was because of COVID impacts, and then the employers were like, oh, we don't need you anymore. And then I got very like sensitive about it. I was like, well, doesn't seem like it's gonna work, so that I kind of just didn't keep trying. However, although all those things haven't worked out, I feel like it's been a good I feel like it was worthwhile anyway, because like they say, you don't know until you try. I'm trying to like word this back into ADHD though. Yeah, I guess if I lose interest in something, then like that's it. I will struggle to focus on it. Struggle to find any enjoyment in it. But hey, yeah, my ADHD is the inattentive and impulsive. So, in summary, that's me. That's pretty much my whole personality. Eh?
Yeah.
Everything I do is probably based around those two things. But I feel like recently I've been trying to challenge myself more to commit to things. Not to say I haven't tried doing that beforehand, just like, I don't know. More recently, I've been feeling more confident, because that's a different thing that I've been dealing with. It's just anxiety as well, and just being way too scared to try anything, so then I don't do anything, and then I feel sad about it. And then I try something, and it's just like a cycle.
Yeah. I think for me, I'm like, it's like I'm like having on like an identity crisis in a way, because it's like, I just feel like I don't really know like who I am in certain areas.
Okay, so since we've lost our train of thought, which is a common occurrence for me, I never know what I'm saying half the time. How does it impact our relationship as siblings? How do you think? Just our differences. I'll give one example.
Okay.
I am not the cleanest person. I lack organization in my bedroom specifically, and I just struggle with the motivation to clean my room. And yeah, so I stay at my boyfriend's house a lot more these days, so my room just gets neglected. Whereas Cassie, she's an organized queen. She loves being clean.
It's drilled in me.
It's drilled into her brain. Anyway, so she can just get very annoyed at me for being a messy person. And sometimes it can annoy her so much that she will go and clean my room for me.
Yeah.
But not for me. She's doing it for herself, for her own sanity.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah. That's that's one thing.
I don't think there's much. I think just sometimes I can just be trying to talk to you and you're just in la la land. but then sometimes I just have a short fuse, so I'll just get annoyed and I just I just give up.
Yes. Yeah, like the situation the other day. Dad. That was so funny. I can't wait, what even happened?
You were telling
was the thing?
Dad
Oh, yes, that's right.
how she went and sung somewhere, and then
You can say where.
you shouldn't.
I went and sung at the nursing home my mum works at for the old people. because obviously I have lots of time to spare. And Mum's been begging me to go in there for ages. So I was like, okay, fine. So anyway, I went and sung at the nursing home. But then that afternoon, when I came home, Cassie didn't ask me about it. At least I didn't think she asked me about it. She did. I obviously didn't hear her. So I didn't say anything because I don't know, that's the type of person I am. Like, oh, I'm not going to say, like, I did this thing. If, like, they don't want to know.
Who she asked?
Anyway.
What'd you do today? And she blanked me.
Wait, so quick before I forget what I'm saying. Anyway, that night, or like the few nights later, we were with Dad. And Dad, that night, we were with our dad. And he asked me, oh, so what'd you do today? And I was like, oh, I went and sung for some, I went and sung at the aged care home. And then Cassie goes, oh, you didn't tell me that. I was like, oh, well, you didn't ask. She's like, yeah, I fucking did. And then Dad's like, don't yell at her. Yeah. She's just stomping her feet. No, she wasn't stomping her feet. But that's just an example of her short fuse. It's so funny. Yeah, fucking did. Like, you were in La La Land. I did ask you.
Yeah, because you made me out like I didn't care about you.
No, I wasn't trying to do that.
That's how it felt.
That's how you felt. I'm sorry. Apology not accepted. Okay, so another thing. With your mental health or neurodivergentness, how does it affect your relationship? Milo incident.
I don't.
Or does it?
I guess I can just. I wouldn't. Oh, I don't know. I could be so wrong. I was gonna say I don't think it does too much, but also I think that's just because maybe I'm just oblivious.
I think your short fuse.
I do have,
That would probably be the most prominent thing that I've seen. Or your sensory issues.
Yes, like right now the sun is pissing me. I have to put sunglasses on, otherwise I'm gonna get irritated.
Yeah.
I mean, I struggle to like want to like try new things. It's definitely something that has improved a lot throughout.
Yeah, like foods.
Yeah, foods. This is like my boyfriend Hayden has thankfully Bryce is.
You don't want to say his name?
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
No, I was say before I dated Hayden, it's been like pretty much 5 years now. I honestly just didn't really eat much at all. Like I don't not as in like an eating problem per se, or at least I didn't.
Just avoiding.
I just avoided foods because I just if I just think I don't like something, I'm not willing.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
repulsed by it.
I'm not willing to try it, and I also just like never really understood why. Obviously, autism.
Autism. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Yeah, I just thought I just like didn't like food, and like it was like everyone around me.
She was on that chicken tenders diet. Still is, kind of.
Yeah, just
proudly.
Yeah, I literally don't know what I used to eat. Like,
yeah, sometimes I'd see you just eating a plain piece of white bread.
Yeah, that was a running joke in the family.
Yeah,
just eat a piece of white bread, twisties. Honestly, not much just cheese.
Yeah,
no, joke. But anyway, yeah. So throughout the past 5 years, my boyfriend is very different in the sense that he loves to try new foods.
He's a bit of a cook.
I guess, yeah. He enjoys, well, I wouldn't say he enjoys making food, but he enjoys the results. So he'll go out of his way to, like, try new things. And, yeah, somehow he persevered and has managed to broaden my food options.
Yeah.
So
you love your, what's it called? Mixed rice now?
yeah, which is It's actually called
Bippity boppity.
Bulgogi?
Bippity boppity.
No, Bip and Pap. Shut the fuck up.
It's from a meme.
Bip and Pap or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just rice with thinly sliced beef and zucchini and carrot.
But the star of the show, as I was saying before the camera cut off, the star of the dish is the sauce, which is gochujang, which is like chili paste, Korean chili paste, mixed with soy sauce and sesame oil. And
that's a lot of different flavours for you, Cassandra.
It's just deliciousness. And it kind of covers the flavours of the vegetables.
Yeah. We don't want to taste them.
Oh, and also fried egg on top of it as well. Anyway, so yeah, I would just say that's really the main impact is just like my stubbornness and unwillingness to trying new things.
For me, I think I just used to be very much a emotionally reactive person, and if I felt a certain way, I would not try and convince myself otherwise.
I also...
Oh, yeah?
I'd also say that there's been lots of times in the past where I'll kind of just like have like a breakdown and I never understand why. Like I've never understood why. Like, why are you sad? I'm like, I have no idea. Which seems like, But
yes,
yeah, I think it kind of just all seems to make more sense now.
Autism.
Autism.
I struggled a lot with what the hell's going on in my head for so long because I had undiagnosed ADHD going on. So obviously there's a million thoughts going on, lots of different symptoms, and then also just an anxious person, rejection, sensitivity. And I think for so long I was like, there's something wrong with me. I feel like, or like I would get so emotional so quickly because I'd just be like, well, what's wrong with me? What's going on? Why is there so much going on in my head? Why am I so sensitive? Blah, blah, blah. But now I'm so much better at regulating my emotions, and I can actually think through things, and I can consider my ADHD symptoms when I'm dealing with certain situations and have a more reasonable approach to scenarios. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a big learning curve. What else?
I think the rest of my thought from earlier about talking about not knowing myself, I think it's because I've just been masking my entire life.
True that.
Which is a crazy thing to be told. So yeah, it's like this weird, like, I feel like because I haven't been working, I'm like, I'm in like a comfortable space because I'm just at home with people who I can, like, I guess unmask around. So then like having to like go back to work is then like scary because I'm like, how do I act? Like, because the person I was before, I'm like, I don't know if that's the same person now. I don't know. It's just very confusing.
It's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
But I'm so proud of you because you've come so far, and I feel privileged that you feel safe enough to share this with me. Yeah, I feel like we're going through very different things at the moment, aren't we? I feel like I'm managing myself pretty good, and I have a good understanding of myself at the moment.
I know, I'm just at the beginning.
This is the beginning. Yes, I got... to clarify, I had my ADHD diagnosis in... last year? Yeah, last year. Anywho, we're going to watch the last quarter of this game. But that is just a little insight into what's going on in our lives. Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Sarah.
I'm Cassie.
And thanks for coming along on this chat. if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe.
And let us know if you want us to start a podcast.
Cassie's actually been dying to start a podcast.
I can't talk.
I know you have been.
I can't talk though.
I can't talk either. But hey, I think people can relate to that. Because one really good example, Inspired and Unemployed. They're not the best at speaking, but they are thriving. You know? They've done really well for themselves. Anywho, yeah, that's all from us. And I'll see you next time. Bye!